everybody! We've been telling you about the crazy fun stuff at the Linn County Fair all day. We told you about the Screamer, that's a brand new ride right behind me, but right now I'm on the Extreme Scream. It's about to get pretty high in here. So here's what you need to do. Take the extra time to defrost your car this morning. You will not regret it. Step one, turn the car on, right? Now get that, whoa, there's some music cranking. Lamb allowed the Benton County Sheriff's Office to take a look at some of his security cameras. You can see the back of one of these right here that points at the road. Well, Bob China, I'm here on Eastwood. He's a 15-year-old camel. This is actually the first year that the Linn County Fair has camels. Whoa, this is wobbly. And as it's getting light outside, it's gorgeous out here. Sorry, untraffic related. I'm not a snow person, but it's beautiful. So take a time to look around. Stay safe on your morning commute. Good morning, Sean. So I guess we all could probably use a little bit of a beach vacation, right? And pretending I'm on one right now. And Allegiant's going to help you out with that. They will be offering a new route straight to San Diego, and one-way tickets are going to start at just $59. Good morning, Sean and Brian. So I'm here on an overpass over I-5 like you mentioned, and I will say I am feeling some of that wind chill you mentioned. It's pretty chilly out here. So you can't see super well for me right now, but hopefully stay with us as the morning goes on. It'll get light enough for you to see a little bit. Good morning, Sean and Brian. So right now we're looking light. I'm just so excited that it's light in time for 7 a.m. So happy Friday, everyone. So right now we have you looking over at the Ferry Street Bridge, and if you look really far, if you have really great eyesight, you can see a little bit of downtown Springfield. Good morning, Brian. Now, before going on to play for the University of Oregon, Lexi Bando played in multiple state championships here at Willamette High School. Now, one of her former coaches, Larry Haas, says she is a role model for other young girls on the team. Let's take a look outside the car. Check out that windshield. That definitely needs a bit of scraping, so you're going to make sure that you can see all of your windows by the time you leave. Some of the extensive damage from Hodson's crash. Now, he does remain in critical condition. The other 4 passengers taken to the hospital were from the Journey, and no passengers in the Caravan from the first crash were injured. It's going to be a great weekend, you guys. Come enjoy the sun, the fun, the rides, the live music. I think we're about to fall. For now, I'm reporting at the Linn County Fair. Macy Hyland, please wear my news! Well, Matt, you really hit it on the head. That big one is a bag. So check this out. This is the size of bag that you are now allowed to bring in. No bigger than this, or you're going to have to upgrade to a plastic bag, maybe something like this. Oregon staff announced the changes Thursday morning. The first one that caught people's eye was no more re-entry into Autzen. What this means is that if you leave a game at any time, you will not be allowed back in. This is something that a lot of fans do during halftime or other parts of the game, so many of them are not happy about this.
It's kind of ridiculous. I mean, why does it matter? How hard is it to put a stamp on someone's hand? Is it that inconvenient?
Wilming says he worries about situations where someone may have to go out and find a friend. And other people also brought up that some fans leave to maybe check on a pet or even smoke. Another one is the new bag rules. You can still bring in a small purse that's about 4.5 by 6.5 inches. Otherwise, it has to be a clear bag. Many people say they understand the intention behind this, but it is inconvenient. They say they don't just have clear bags lying around.
The clear bags, I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if it was another marketing thing for the school to make more money, because they'll probably start selling them, but I don't think many students have them, so that'll be pretty inconvenient for us.
Now, there was some news that struck a positive chord with fans. The first bit was the idea that the tailgating would be extended to 6 hours when it was previously at 4. Also, beer and wine used to be only served in the Mashofsky Center, but now you'll find it at any general concession stand in Autzen Stadium. This makes some fans think that people will have less of a reason to even leave the game and come back anymore.
I think being able to fuel that, keep that going, is genuinely a good thing. It's good for the football games. It'll make it more fun. People will definitely enjoy that.
Well, you guys, football season is on the way, so make sure to get your clear plastic bag, or just a clear one, doesn't have to be plastic. Make sure that you are ready to buy drinks from somewhere other than the Mashofsky Center, and arrive to your tailgate 2 hours earlier. I'm live in Eugene. Macy Hyland, KEZI 9 News. That's right, Bob and China. Now, you can see behind me here 23 trees that line Agate Street. Now, on each of these trees right now, there's a flyer that tells the community that that tree is going to be chopped down. Now, the university says this is so that people can have access to Hayward Field during renovation, but those trees also are in need of some help. Through this controversial Hayward Field renovation, another problem has come up. The 23 trees that line the east side of the field are in the way. If you're walking down Agate, you'll notice that every tree on that block has a little flyer, like this one. It tells you the university has proposed removing this tree and why they want to remove it. but they also give you an opportunity.
We try to be good neighbors as much as we possibly can, especially when we've got a major project like this. And, you know, we want to hear the voices of folks in terms of their thoughts and feelings around these things.
Public comment will be open until May 30th, so you have a little less than a week left to voice your opinion. So what should you know before commenting? Friends of Trees here in Eugene says these trees are providing a lot of benefits to the area, not just to the more common elements of providing shade and cleaning up air, but benefits that even improve our mood.
And they provide a lot of community, economic, public health benefits that we often don't talk about, such as helping, making us feel better, making us more relaxed, lowering blood pressure.
Staff at the university say the main idea behind the cut is to allow access for construction, but they also say these trees aren't healthy.
They're actually having some issues because of the way their roots are impacted by being so close to asphalt and to buildings and things like that. So this will actually be for the ultimate health of the area in terms of the trees that are there being replaced.
The Parks Department also says that the trees would become even more damaged during the construction. They say the project would interrupt many of their roots, leaving them a total loss by city code. Staff with the university say they are going to be planting 33 trees here in the area after the renovation. But Burke says that still could mean about 2 decades until they're providing the benefits that these trees are right now. Reporting in Eugene, Macy Hyland, KECI 9 News. People who live along this stretch of Highway 99 just past Southgate Deli and Market over there say it's a mess and that the trash is leaving a bad impression. But when I asked county officials what's being done about it, they said the solution lies in the hands of those people who live along the highway. Take a drive down Highway 99 past the Southgate Market and you'll see trash for several miles. Bags, bottles, and even larger items litter the side of the road. Residents are frustrated with all the garbage, but county officials say it's actually up to them to fix the issue by doing 2 things. The first is to report areas where there are trash problems, and the second is a preventative measure. Reduce litter by not littering yourself.
Just continue to, instead of throwing stuff out your window, you know, just put it in a trash can somewhere and it'll make its way to the landfill.
Scott Adams, the director of Public Works, says the county has work crews ready to clean these kinds of messes, but they're not on patrol. In order for something to be done about any trash in the county, the director says to call Public Works. Adams says they can't do anything about things they don't know about, so knowing is the first step. Reporting in Roseburg, Macy Hyland, KECI 9 News. You know, it seems like no matter which way I turn, there's a bunch of snow coming in my face, so it's definitely coming down out here. Now, as you can see, this house has kind of been left abandoned. This door continues to hang open, and actually, as we've been here, we've seen 3 different people go in and out. Well, Rachel, by the year 2021, where I'm standing right now is going to look completely different. Right here where I'm standing will be the new retail space, and then right next to it, the apartment complex. And behind it all will be a brand new boutique hotel. Good morning, Sean and Brian. Let me show you some of this carousel. So this right here is where it's being housed until it can be refurbished. And the final plan is to put it somewhere permanently in Cottage Grove so everybody can enjoy it. Many Winston residents felt the garbage here at the boat ramp is largely due to the county charging a fee in order to use the dump. So after 20 years of planning, the Health and Science Technology building will soon become a reality. Matt Renee, I'm here at the church that the Adams family went to. Now, a close family friend of 40 years tells me they were very active in their church and they were incredibly giving people.
KECI 9 News reporter Macy Hyland spoke to organizers about what steps they'll take if we do see severe weather. Macy.
Well, Matt Renee, organizers say that they are prepared for anything that comes their way, but they also say that they want to assess each situation case by case. So there's no broad plan right now for what to do in the case of severe weather. They'll be taking over this location here on Main Street. And as you can see, there's still chalk messages on the ground of accountability and protests of their presence. Sean, Brian, I'm here at Harris Hall in Eugene, where later today, the Department of Transportation will be presenting a new approach to the council that would make it more inviting for rideshare companies to be a part of the city. All right, Scott, tell us what you saw.
Well, you got down to a very small sliver of the sun, but I didn't see any stars like they said we were going to. But
was it life-changing?
Besides you.